Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mr. Kubana, they normally call me Johnny. This is FPS indoor range. This is where things are taking place from. We don't have only this indoors, we have got the outdoors as well. It's on the Puna Maria Road, but we are in Limpopo province. I've thought that we can discuss about something very important, apart from shooting, is something that is in relation to hijack. What do you do when you are going through hijack? What do you do? I don't know about where you stay, but around here in Toyando, we have had a lot of hijacks, whereby cars have been hijacked. Now, how will you know that you are about to be hijacked? Now, what is it that you can do when your life is under threat? Somebody points a gun at you in a shopping complex. What do you do? Somebody forces you into your car. What do you do? Very important. Somebody stands in front of your car with a gun pointed at you through the windscreen. What do you do? Now, very important. This is something that I want us to talk about, because now a lot of people are killed because of ignorance. Some are not. It's not because of ignorance. It's lack of knowledge. Now, how do we counter hijacking? What do you do when you are being hijacked? What do you do when somebody is pointing a gun at you? Now, the most important thing that you should know, should always bear in your mind. Any person that you are coming across, every single vehicle that you are coming across, in other words, regard every single person that you are coming across as a suspect. That is the golden rule. For you to avoid, possible hijacking, possible, confrontation, regard everyone as a suspect. Any person that comes to you, any vehicle that approaches you, any person that, that reacts like a good Samaritan, regard that person as a suspect. Now, when I say regard every person that you are coming across as a suspect, what do I mean? I'm not literally saying that you must meet people with a frozen face. No. That's not what I'm talking about. When you are coming across, a vehicle is approaching from behind, a person is coming towards you, either from the front or from the back, just anticipate, just have that in mind, that something can happen. I'll give you an example. A lot of people are getting robbed by people that are posing like disabled person. Somebody comes limping, somebody comes with crutches, somebody comes on a wheelchair. You try to help this person, and you only find that under the wheelchair there's an AK-47. Under the wheelchair, there's a gun. Now, treat every single person as a suspect. That is the first thing. Number two, when you are in a vehicle, driving a vehicle, you should know the main suspect or the primary suspect. Now, when you are a driver driving your car, the person who can shoot at you is the passenger of the other vehicle. Just bear that in mind. Now, you are driving the car. A lot of drivers are so ignorant that you forget about the mirrors. The center mirror, the left, right mirror. You completely forget about them. You become so relaxed to an extent that you think you are in heaven. Now, when you are driving, you are in your car driving, the person who can likely shoot at you is the passenger. Now, how do I know that this car that is coming is a car with an intention of possible hijack? Normally you will see these people, this car approaching car, maybe from behind. They will push you a bit off the road. That's first thing. Number two, you will see the window of the passenger dropping down, because they cannot shoot at you with a closed window. If you can see somebody approaching you from behind, this person is forcing you off the road, and the passenger window is going down, you should know that something is imminent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is the difference between when somebody is hijacking you for the purpose of taking the vehicle, or somebody is hijacking you because now he was sent to come and kill you. And when somebody is hijacking you because he or she wants to get money out of you, these three things are not the same. Now, let's assume you are at a shopping complex. Now, what do you do when you realize that somebody is pointing a gun at you? He's forcing you into the car. What do you do? Now let us look at those three scenarios. When somebody has been given money to come and kill you, somebody wants to get you off people whereby he can get money from you, or somebody wants to take that car from checking on those three scenarios, how will you discover which one of the three is in the mind of the person who's trying to hijack you? Okay, now, if somebody has been bought to come and kill you, has been given money to come and kill you, bear this in mind. This fact, regardless of the fact that you are with your children, you are in a group of people, you are in a shopping complex, this person, because he has been given money to come and kill you, this person will shoot at you without any hesitation. Now, if somebody comes, forces you into the car, in the midst of people where there are cars, driving around, people walking around, this is what should come into your mind. This person is not coming, he has not been given money to come and kill you. For the simple reason, if this person is coming to kill you, he or she will never ask you a question. He'll just come, bam, bam, and then he goes. Now, if somebody comes, points a gun at you, remember, this is very, very important. If somebody comes, points a gun at you, he orders you to go into the car or in the boot of the car. Now, this is what I would suggest. This person does not want to kill you. This person only wants to get money from you. Now, you have to decide. These are two things that will happen. If you resist going into the car or in the boot of your car, the chance is he can shoot you. It's a minimal chance that you can be shot at. Because now, this guy doesn't want to kill you. This guy wants to take you somewhere far away from people whereby, he can order you to give him money, to pay this amount, and when you are in those remote areas, far away from people, after having taken everything that you have, your money, maybe if you're a woman, after being raped, automatically these people will kill you. This is so disturbing. Now I'm repeating that. Somebody is pointing a gun at you. You are in a mall, in a shopping complex where there are people and cars driving around, securities. Then this person orders you to keep quiet, just to. If it was me, number one, I'll refuse to go into the car. 90%, this person will never shoot at me. 20% and 10%, there's a likelihood that this person can kill me, can shoot me right there. But this is the thing. Most of the cases where people are being pointed with a gun in a densely populated places, most of the guns are toy guns. Now, check my my following episode, whereby I will be talking about how to differentiate between a toy gun and a real gun. Now, when somebody is pointing a gun at you in a densely populated place, the likelihood is that this person is not going to kill you. He just wants to take you away from people, whereby you will end up being killed. If you don't have money, he will kill you because you don't have money. If somebody doesn't come to bail you, he will kill you. He or she will kill you. Now, what is it that we can do now? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm repeating what I've said. If somebody wants to kill you, this person will never hesitate. Despite the fact that there are people or there are no people, this person will just point a gun at you and then he will kill you. Now, if somebody orders you, pointing a gun at you in a densely populated place, 98% chance is that this person wants to get you away from people. Don't allow yourself to be taken away from the group or from the shopping complex. You go out there to the bush or wherever, they will end up killing you. Now, what happens when somebody is pointing a gun at me? Now, I'm driving, I'm about to pull over, I'm about to drive away. Somebody just jumps in front of the car, then he points a gun at me. I don't have a gun. This is very, very important. Running through, running over. You know, a lot of us, ladies and gentlemen, we love our vehicle so much that our lives become second. Now, criminals don't want to be killed. Criminals don't want to see their own blood. Criminals, they can panic so easily. Now, this is what I can suggest. When you are at a stop sign or a robot, if you are driving a manual vehicle, never take your car to neutral. You know, some of us, you engage your car to neutral mode, and then you even pull up the handbrake. Never do that. When you are at the traffic, at the robot, at the stop sign, always your gear should be on first gear. If somebody jumps in front of you, immediately running over. Now, if somebody is approaching from behind, this person is approaching from behind, you see the window of the passenger being opened. It's going down. What do you do then? The insurance will take care of your car. Drive quickly towards, swing your car towards the passenger. Once you do that, you are distracting them. And I've seen people, saving their lives by doing that. Now, alternatively, instead of swinging your car towards the passenger, if somebody is driving from behind you, apply the dead brake. No, do something. In other words, use your car as a weapon. Your car is as deadly as a gun. Your car, you will buy another car. If you can explain that to the insurance people, they can understand your story, and then they give you another car, or they pay for the damages. Don't love your car more than your life. Do you understand? Your life comes first. If somebody is pointing a gun at you from in front of the car, run him over. If somebody is at the side, swing your car towards him. If somebody at the back, apply that brake. Let there be a collision. Let him hit you from behind. Let him hit you from the side. Run him over. You understand? Now, these are the simple tips that you can use, to avoid being hijacked. Now, regard every person that you are coming across, every vehicle, as a suspect. Don't be too relaxed to understand that you cannot see what is on the left, on the right, front, and the rear. Always be on the lookout. If somebody is pointing a gun at you from the front, run him over. If somebody is driving from behind, apply the dead brake, cause an incident. If somebody is on the right, then bang him with your car. Use your car as a vehicle. In cases whereby you are being forced, right, in a densely populated places. In the event that we say, don't allow yourself to get into the car, because now, if that person is assigned to kill you, he will never negotiate with you. I hope this will assist.